Good afternoon, children. How are you all doing? Such a long time. Namaste. Namaste, children. How are you all? Yes, good evening, Mukund. Hi, Krishika. Hi, Kalyani. Hello, Pranjal. Hi, Naman. Good afternoon, Naman. I'm good, Naman. Thank you so much. Oh, your exams are done. Glad to know that. And how did it go? Good afternoon, Nandini. Okay, and all other children here who are here for the live session after such a long time. What's happening? What are the updates? Anything major that's changed since we last met? Yes, children? Okay. In case there's anyone here, I do see a lot of new names. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Ambika, and I'm your biology master teacher on this super amazing platform, which is Vedantu 9th and 10th English. Okay? Hi, Palak. Okay. Vivek, you're probably coming to the wrong place and asking for the wrong thing. Speaking in Hindi and English both. That's exactly why we have a Hindi channel separately. It's not fair to use both over here because we mainly launched this, as you know, to uh, aim at helping those children who are not really so comfortable with Hindi. I mean, that's quite understandable because not everyone in India is fluent with Hindi, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes, children. Okay, let us get started. Nervous, tensed about my second pre-boards. No worries at all, Anushri. That's exactly why we are all here. So you don't have to worry at all. Exams went superb, says Naman. That is nice to know. Viplav says, I scored 48 on 50 in biology exam. How amazing, children. Okay. Thank you, children. So let us get started. Do you see this quote in front of you on the screen? Can you see the screen? Don't dream of winning. Train for it. Yes, isn't that amazing? Just dreaming is not really going to help. Training for winning, training for success by yourself is all that matters. And that is what will actually make a huge difference. Yes, Tushar is asking, ma'am, will there be a mentee quiz? Because it's a live session, I chose to have a very small mentee as well. Okay? Right, children. So today, those of you who are not aware about what exactly we are going to be doing today, this is part of the VIP series for CBSE Class 9, and the chapter is Why Do We Fall Ill? Okay? Right, children. Give me a quick high five and then we'll be all set to begin. Give me a quick high five. Yes? Then we'll be all set to begin because VIP series it's mainly going to be discussion based on questions. And at the end, we'll have a very short mentee as well. High five, Mukund. High five, children. Yes, Harsh. Any of your doubts, whatever I happen to see in the chat right now, we can solve it here, then and there, as long as it's connected and flows with our session. But in case it's totally out of context, I would suggest put it in the comment section below. All right. Bale bale, says Tishara. All right. Bale bale. Okay. Yes, Sakina says dream is something that does not let you sleep and not something that you see in your sleep, like Abdul Kalam said, right? The great Abdul Kalam, one of the favorite former presidents of our country, right? All right, children, let us move on. Okay. Right. So here is the first question I have for you as part of the VIP series. Children, come back into serious matter. We'll take a break in between and discuss anything else. Okay? So let's take a break from all that. For the time being, focus on the session. Right? Children are already giving me the answer A. Okay. Diseases that spread from one person to another. What do you call them? Communicable diseases, degenerative diseases, non-communicable, or none of these? Of course, as all of you have said, the answer is communicable diseases. We also call them, what is another name for communicable diseases? Any idea? Yes, any idea? Yes, another name for communicable diseases. Infectious diseases. Exactly. COVID-19, cholera, all of these are examples. Yes, Mukund. TB, all of those are examples. Yes, children. Okay, now let's move ahead. Amoxicillin, doxycycline, azithromycin, penicillin, all of these are examples of dash. Bacteria, pathogens, antibiotics, vaccinations or vaccines. What would you call them to be examples of? Yes. Okay. Looks like a mix of responses in this case. Okay. Your time ends in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Anushree, that's quite unfortunate. We'll miss you in the session, but okay, that's all right. I can understand. If your internet is not great, yeah. Okay, never mind. So, children, the answer is antibiotics. It's not bacteria. These are all the names of medicines or drugs which are prescribed when you have any sort of a bacterial infection. You must be familiar with at least a few of these, if not all of these. Penicillin was the very first antibiotic discovered. Right, children? Okay, all right. Now moving on to descriptive questions. Okay, what is a disease? How would you define a disease? Yes, children, who can tell me the answer? Yes. What is a disease? Quickly tell me, quickly tell me. I won't be answering any further questions about Mentee. Yes, children. In state of being in discomfort is what Anish says. Okay. So disease can be described as a state of the body in which the body or organs in the body show variations in their functioning. As in it, as somebody said here, it is a sort of discomfort, something, a sort of variation that leads to discomfort in the body of the individual, some sort of a discomfort. Exactly. A lot of unhealthy stuff happens in your body, deviates from the normal healthy things that should be ideally happening. Right, children? Exactly. So, Manav says, ma'am, please make diagram series for class 10 CBSE. I have also been thinking about it. Let's see what's going to work. All right. Yes, yes, children. So this is about what are diseases. You all are aware about it. Now the next one. Which of these has a long-term effect on our health? Super duper simple. Chronic disease or acute disease? What do you think? Chronic disease or acute disease? Yes, A or B? Yes, Akanksha, Saumya. Okay. Yes, children, very good, very good. Chronic disease would be the answer, of course. Chronic disease. Okay, diseases which persist for a long period of time. AIDS, elephantiasis, cancer, tuberculosis, even diabetes, hypertension or blood pressure, maybe cholesterol. All of these are thyroid issues. All of these are examples of chronic diseases. What about acute diseases? Children, if there's any math lover here, any student who really loves maths here, tell me, what is an acute angle? What is an acute angle in maths? Yes. Quickly tell me, what is an acute angle? Yeah, tell me. Less than 90, says Mukund. Yes, an angle which is less than 90 degrees, right? Exactly, a small angle. Likewise, acute diseases are those which are short-lived, don't really prolong. Okay, chronic would be more relatable to obtuse angles, if I remember the terms right. That is, yes. Okay, so acute, something like 70 degree, 80 degree, 60 degree, 40, 30, all of those are examples of acute angles in maths. So acute diseases in biology are those which are short-lived, like a common cold, like chicken pox, an influenza or a flu, that as we can call it. All of these are examples of acute diseases. All right. Yes. High five, Chris. Okay. Ma'am, my science is over. Is expected. Science is over. Is expected your class early. Okay. All right. Now, the next question. Which bacterium is responsible for peptic ulcers? Quickly tell me the answer, children. Do remember, I have a mentee waiting for you. I have a mentee waiting for you. I want you all to participate to the best of your abilities right now. And this will also prepare you to do your best in the mentee. So no worries about that. Mentee is going to be like super easy. You will all say, ma'am, why are you asking such simple questions in mentee? Yep. Give me the full answer. Kichu is saying Helic Cobb. Yep. It has to be. Yes, exactly. Aditya, Naman are all saying Helicobacter pylori is responsible for peptic ulcers, right, children? So that's about it. Peptic ulcer is an issue which is related to your stomach, an alimentary canal related issue, right? Wherein digestion may become a problem. So it was identified, although earlier it used to be thought of as a lifestyle disease. It was later discovered or found that it's a bacterial infection, basically. All right. Very good, children. Okay, next one. What is the mode of transmission of pneumonia? Mode of transmission. What do you mean by that? You know what, children, in a chapter like this, why do we fall ill? What I understand is many times you all know everything. Most of you know pretty much everything. You're all super smart. But you don't really have the patience to read the question properly. Mode of transmission, and you would be like, it's a bacterial infection or it's a viral infection. But that's not what is asked. Exactly right now, you guys are telling me the answer right. Airborne, very good, children. It's an airborne infection. Mode of transmission of pneumonia is air. Give me two other examples of an airborne disease. Very quickly, tell me. Let's see who's going to be the most active here. Yes. Yes, children, quickly. COVID, says Sanjita. Very good. Corona. Everyone, majority are like COVID. Corona, COVID, corona. Tuberculosis. Yes, of course. Common cold. All of these are examples of airborne diseases. All right, guys, let's come back now. Look at this. What are the principles of treatment? Okay. What are the principles of treatment? Remember, there are two things we need to target while thinking about treatment. What are they? What should it be based on? Yes? Rohit Sharma, ma'am, please, Hindi mein padhaiye. So I should probably tell you the same thing I said some time back. That's exactly why we have a separate Hindi channel. वहाँ पे आप पढ़ सकते हो. We have Amritsar over there teaching you biology in a mix of Hindi and English. Okay. Yes. Specific and general. Okay. Specific and general. Antibiotics and vaccines, immunization and vaccination. Okay, children, no, this is it. Mainly, it is this. This is what I was looking for, to reduce the effect of the disease and to kill the cause of the disease. Once you already have a disease, once you are affected with a disease, affected by a disease, what do doctors do? First of all, they try and reduce the symptoms, right? They try and reduce the symptoms or reduce the effect. Secondly, they also aim at killing the cause of the disease. So say, for example, you have a sort of bacterial infection. Maybe it's something like an alimentary canal related issue, something like diarrhea or something. You might have a fever accompanying it. You might be prescribed something like paracetamol to reduce your fever, which is a symptom, right, children? Exactly. And also, doctors might prescribe antibiotics targeting the actual pathogen which causes it. Right, children? Exactly, exactly. So these are the two things. These are the two things. Okay, exactly. So this is what principles of treatment would be. Now, what are the principles of prevention? What would the principles of prevention be? Hello, Aryan. Namaste. Yes, long time. What about children, ma'am? They can say their symptoms. You mean very young babies? Yes, we'll have to look for signs. We'll have to look for more obvious signs like loose motions or vomiting, loss of appetite, fever, things like that. Yes, children? Okay, so this is it. First of all, the lessons. Think back about the lessons we have learned from the coronavirus pandemic. What has it been? Exactly, maintaining hygiene, which is preventing exposure against microbes. Not like lock yourselves up like we had to do during the lockdown. Unfortunately, we had to go through all that, right, during the pandemic because it reached the community level. But we have to take care of it up to a certain extent. Secondly, boosting the immune system. How do you do that? How do you boost your immune system? By taking natural food, like instead of junk and processed foods, eat as much as homemade, freshly prepared food, minimal junk, or no junk at all if possible, and maybe eating on time. Make sure you eat a balanced diet, exercising. Exactly, Akanksha says vaccination. Yes, very good. Clean water, vitamin C. Yes, children, all of you know this. I think this year everyone knows about what good health has to be like. At least in the last 1 year, we've all realized a lot. Children, it's March already, 2021 March. Can you believe? It was last year, 2020 March, that we suddenly had to go through all that sudden change, right? Children, now let's quickly take a break. Talking about that pandemic, it's been 1 year. Quickly tell me something. Is there something special that you would like to share with me that you have learned because of the corona pandemic, because of the COVID pandemic? Yes, Anushree, you're still there. Happy birthday, Corona, it seems, Mukund. I don't want to wish Corona a happy birthday, to be very honest. Yes, safety first. Exactly, current says safety is first. Sanitation, hygiene. Yes, you learnt a new language during lockdown. How nice. You have learnt many new things from online platform. How nice. Online studying, family bonding. How beautiful. Deepthi says family bonding. Superb, superb. To take care of ourselves, says Aditya. How nice, children. That's very, very nice to hear. It's very nice to hear. Yes, children. Okay. You met many good people from Vedantu, Naman. That's really sweet. Importance of mental health. So many things coming up. Glad to know that, children. Same thing about me also, like all of you. And I think we teachers have been sharing a lot of things with you guys on this platform as well, because we never stopped working, even if we had to go through a lockdown. Thanks to technology, Vedantu could afford to continue to give you guys quality education. So through that, even we realized a lot of things. Exactly. All right, children, coming back now. Coming back, something that I really wanted to tell you about. Now, you all know that this academic year is soon coming to an end. So, right now, apart from the YouTube channel, especially if there are 10th graders out here, ninth graders also, there is a lot of good news and useful things that are coming up for you. So even you guys can listen to me. You can be part of unlimited live classes and be part of a lot of fun and high level quizzes. So what exactly do we do? How does this work? Well, children like Naman and a lot of others here who are very, very regular on the Vedantu platform as well. I'm sure you guys know how amazing it feels. It doesn't completely feel like an online platform thanks to technology. It feels like an amazing mixed class, a mixed batch wherein you can interact with students across the country and even across the world, to be honest. And for teachers also, it feels like a very great experience. Okay. Yes, children. Okay. Now, apart from this, we also have features of interactive replays, live quizzes, and leaderboards, because we completely understand that there can be situations where you may not be able to attend a session while it's happening live, right, children? Yes, this is exactly why we have these interactive replays, so that you wouldn't miss out on anything that has happened while you were busy, right? And you can also download the handwritten notes of master teachers, like what we do here, right? Even here, the handwritten notes are available. Even out there, the same thing. Nothing at all is hidden from you. You guys deserve to get access to all of that. In class doubt solving, with the help of master teachers and class teachers, tests and assignments every chapter, every session, completely to prepare you for your exams. Children, also as an added bonus, you get free access to 5,000 plus micro courses and crash courses. So let me tell you a little bit about the amazing prices at which it's available right now. Children, the link is given right below in the description box there. Remember the coupon code AMBPRO. All right. Yes. So this is it. Till the end of March 2021, which is the entire academic year 2020-21 plan. The pro price right now is going to be 2,000 without any discounts. Okay. Now, after a 50% off, you obviously will be able to avail it at just 1,000. Can you imagine? So how many sessions can you avail in these? You will be able to access about 400 live sessions, and that comes down to rupees 2.5 per session. Can you believe that? The only thing you need to keep in mind, children, is the coupon code, which is AMBPRO. I'll tell you right now, because before it gets late, we sincerely want all of you to benefit from this. Okay, so while you can wait for the mentee to begin, let me also tell you this. This is where you look for it. Check out the description box below, right there below. Yes, you will find this. Can you see this? Subscribe to Vedantu Pro now. Yes, children? Okay. All right. And there it is. Once you click on that, let's find the best pro plan. Select the grade. Class 9. I'll select class 9 right now. Okay. CBSE 2021 would be the target because aiming at this academic year. All the details are there for you. About pro subscription, who are your teachers going to be, and frequently asked questions, everything answered. All that you need to know about this is out there. Now the plans, as I told you, the full academic year's material will be available to you for English, social studies, science and maths, everything at just 2,000 without discounts. Now once you click on proceed to pay over here, you get an option to click enter a coupon code AMBPRO, right children? And then click on apply now button, apply. That's it. Gets reduced to rupees 1,000. Then go on to choose a payment method and you are done. Right children? This is as simple as that. Okay? So please make the best use of it before it gets late. Experience it once and you will understand the magic of it. Right children? Okay, shall we continue now? Yes. Here we go. Okay. All right. I want you all to stay with me for Mentee. You guys keep asking me for Mentee, and unfortunately, if nobody's here. All right. Children, look at the next question. Define carrier. Give 2 examples. What is a carrier, children? And one more question I need to ask you. Can you tell me another name for carrier? Another word for carrier? Pathogens? No. No, not pathogens, Sakina. Vector, very good, Mukund. Kanak also says vector. So what are they? Carriers, like the name indicates, are organisms which spread around diseases without showing any signs themselves. Right, children? So the thing is, they just spread it around. They carry the pathogen within their bodies. But the thing is, they have the ability to pass on those pathogens to other healthy individuals, like the housefly, the female Anopheles mosquito, and so many other organisms which we can call carriers or vectors. I'll just write that name here, vectors. Right, children? You would have learned this in grade 8 as well, I'm sure. Vectors. Pathogens are, what are pathogens? Because somebody was telling me pathogens, because pathogens are disease-causing individuals, right? Pathogens, they are disease-causing individuals, or disease-causing organisms rather, not individuals, disease-causing organisms. And hosts would be organisms which are infected with a particular disease. Okay. Asha Jyoti is asking me, ma'am, who is a carrier woman? Okay, that's totally out of context actually, because carrier woman or a carrier man would be a term that we use in the case of certain genetic diseases, wherein they carry a little bit of, one copy of an infected gene for a particular disease, but they don't express it. Physically, they are healthy, but genetically, somewhere, they carry information for a particular disease. And as a result, they can pass it on to the offspring. That is something that we would be learning in genetics in higher grades. All right, children? Okay. My camera is shaking so much when I write. Akil, is it? Akil. Yes, I am holding it as much as possible, but sometimes it does happen. Yes, Shaurya is just saying, ma'am, I have a doubt. Ma'am, I have a doubt. Children, it's my sincere request. Kindly do not spam Whatever the doubt is, please just type it in there. And in case we do not notice it, comment section will be your place. All right. Yes. Shall we move on now? Next question. Give common methods for transmission of diseases. How would you explain this? Common methods of disease transmission, direct or indirect transmission. You can explain all of them, right? I think just point by point explanation would do. Direct transmission would be without the involvement of carriers, like from one individual to another, transfer through droplets, transmission through skin, transfer by fluids and blood. Blood and other body fluids. Exactly. Coughing, which is also like transmission through saliva, right? Droplet infection. Yes, Akanksha. Indirect transmission can also happen because of sharing contaminated substances. Say, for example, this is a common water bottle I have kept in a place. Say, for instance, I am suffering from some kind of a disease. Maybe my hands and all of these are carrying the pathogen. I drink some water. Maybe I did not really sip the bottle, but I just held it and I'm just keeping it here. Another person who walks by, wants to drink water from it, picks it up. That person is healthy, but my pathogens are there on it. So what happens? This person also has a good chance of getting infected by those germs, by those pathogens. Those are examples of indirect transmission. Chicken pox and things like that are diseases, and even a lot of skin and hair related diseases can occur by indirect transmission as well. Okay, right, children? Even vector transmission. Yes. Okay. Now, moving on. What are the different types of diseases? Explain them. Well, I'll tell you here to be specific. Tell me the different types of diseases based on the cause. Yes, based on causes. Two general categories. I want you all to tell me two general categories. Yes, Mukund is also giving more reasons for the previous question, using the same syringes, blood transfusion. Exactly. Yes. Go on. Chronic and acute would be the duration. No. Communicable and non-communicable is what I meant when I say the cause. Okay? Communicable, as you know, as I have told you already, those diseases which are passed on from one person to another. Non-communicable are those which cannot pass from one person to another. Right, children? Like arthritis, marasmus, diabetes, all of these are examples of non-communicable diseases. So this has to be B. Sorry about that. Right, children? Okay. Now, ma'am, is it necessary that at the last stage of AIDS, cancer will happen? No, not necessarily, Anshuman. Not necessarily. There is no proven direct relationship between AIDS and cancer yet. But yeah, maybe there are people who do get affected. The only problem is, the major problem comes where the immunity of the person infected with AIDS is lowered by a great deal. So it's easy to get exposed to a lot of communicable diseases in general. Okay, right. Children, please join Mentee now. Go to mentee.com. Do you see the code 8723545? Yes, children, be very, very quick. Share the link with your friends as well. We want as many children as possible. Please go to www.mentee.com. Use the code 8723545. It's very, very slow. I need more people. I'm not going to start Mentee without more people. Can't be as sad and depressing as this. Mentee should always be very, very lively. Ma'am, please do a live session on how do organisms reproduce. Kalyani, we'll think about it. Okay, we'll think about it. The thing is, we've done everything related to your concepts already. Live sessions, premiere sessions, so many things. Everything's been pretty much covered. But at this point, you need something that can boost your confidence to face exams. Right? Okay. Joined, all right. Yes, good. That's a good improvement now. Close to 50 of you and I will be all set to begin once we reach 50. Okay, that's nice. So let's have a look. Children, those of you who haven't joined yet, please go to mentee.com. The code is 8723545. 8723545. Yes, children. Joined, says Janisha. Mentee is not starting, says Arushri. Okay, probably you can try on another device, or maybe try opening incognito window and put in the code over there. You could try different things. Okay. Thank you so much, Mukund. Belated Happy Science Day to all of you as well, children. Right. Khyati, are you here on Mentee? The code is 8723545. 67 of you all set to begin, and shall we start? There. Here comes your first question. Children, there are just 5 questions. I'll be showing you the leaderboard only twice. Okay? Right. Which of these is non-communicable? Chickenpox, influenza, common cold, diabetes mellitus. Yes, non-communicable. Hi, Joseph. Please give me your answer as well on Mentee. Go on, go on, go on. 10 more seconds remaining. Non-communicable. Children, whoever is giving me the answer in the chat box here, hope you've given me the answer on Mentee as well. Yes? All right, and your time's up. Of course. My children can't be wrong. My children can never be wrong. The answer is, of course, diabetes mellitus, which is the sugar diabetes that we talk about. Chickenpox is a communicable disease. Influenza, common cold. All of these 3 are, in fact, examples of viral diseases. Right, children? Given on Mentee too, says Mukund. Nice. Children, we now move on to question number 2. In the meantime, share the link with any of your friends who would love to join us. Okay? Rakesh says you will be married. What do you mean? All right. I don't know who you were saying that to. You are unable to see me. Rasleen. Okay? All right. Please refresh your page. Probably things should get better. Children, here comes question number 2. Yes, Nandini. An acute disease among these is dash. Look at the options. Chickenpox, elephantiasis, obesity, diabetes mellitus. Acute disease. Okay. Right. No, you are visible, says Taru. Chrisanne. Hello, Chrisanne. Children, go on, go on. Last 10 seconds for you. You can't take so long. Yep. And your time is up. All right. There goes. Well done. Well done. So, yes, children. Chickenpox is the answer. Why did you even think obesity could be the answer? Maybe because you thought losing fat is not a big deal. Is that so? Children, you know what? Obesity, although I just made a joke of that comment. Children, obesity is actually a long-term disease. Once affected, it will most likely be there for the rest of your life. Unless you do something major, something like a very, very healthy step, take like really strict, healthy steps to fight it, it's going to be really hard to get over it. All right, children? Yeah. Okay. All right. No worries at all. Diabetes mellitus, elephantiasis are also chronic diseases. Long term, the ones affected, they would normally be there for a long period of time. All right, children? Yes. Now we move on. But before that, I think leaderboard coming up. I can see a lot of familiar names over here. So, who are the people here? Good job. Ghanak, Abel Jacob Paul from Kochi. Nice to meet you again, Abel from my hometown. Asiya, Rudraksha, that's a nice name. Deepthi, Rajan, Ananya, Anjali, Janisha, Daksh. Okay, nice to see you all, children. And good job. Well done. At 30th position, says Kalyani. Good job, children. You guys just must learn to learn with fun. That's all that matters. Not like coming on top shouldn't be the primary goal. That's just the secondary goal. Okay, righto. Now comes the next one. Question 3. Children, the code is over there, 8723545. Okay, antibiotics work against bacteria, fungi, viruses, or both A and C? What do you think? Yes, antibiotics. What do they work against? A, bacteria, B, A. Majority say A here, but I'm not sure if that's bacteria. B, there are people who say it's either A or D. C also, somebody has told me. Okay, children, how could you tell me the answer is both A and C? Tell me all those 35 heroes are now answerable. Why did you even think the answer is both A and C? I just gave you that option to check how well you perform. Children, despite giving you repeated feedback and repeated warning that whenever there is an option that says both A and B, both A and C, that shouldn't be the answer. Not always. Yes, not always. Exactly. Mukund is like, option D is just to fool you. Children, just think about it this way. Coronavirus is a virus. If antibiotics could be made to control it, wouldn't things have been so much easier? Wouldn't it be? Yes, exactly. Happy birthday in advance, Naman. Okay, exactly. Bacteria would be the answer. Antibiotics work only against bacteria. They can act only against cell wall material. All right? Yes. Rhinovirus. Antibiotics don't act against rhinoviruses. Only antiviral medication would work against viruses or vaccines, preventive vaccines. Okay, children, going on to question number 4, it's right here. Edward Jenner is famous for the discovery of dash. Antibiotics, vaccines, antiviral drugs, or living cells. What do you think? Edward Jenner. கண்டிப்பா பேசலாமே ராகவா. என்னன்னு சொல்லுங்க. Yeah. N. What do you mean N? Akanksha says N. Okay. B. B people are saying, okay, let's see. I've already answered that, Raghava. And good job. Good job. Vaccines would be the answer. So children, all those 19 heroes, now give me the answer to this question. Who is famous for the discovery of antibiotics? Quickly tell me. Discovery of antibiotics. Misclick, says Rasleen. Yes. Father of vaccine, Edward Jenner. I agree. No worries, Naman. Antibiotics. Alexander Fleming. Yes, of course. Mukund says Alexander Fleming. And the first antibiotic discovered was penicillin. Never ever forget this for the rest of your life. All right. And Edward Jenner for vaccines, for immunization. Okay. Janisha is asking me a question, ma'am. What are antigens? Well, antigens are certain proteinaceous material which would be found in our body on the surfaces of our RBCs. They would be found, and they are a very, very important point when it comes to blood transfusion and even diseases. Like, for example, antibodies can act against antigens. For example, whatever antigen you don't have, your body recognizes it as foreign. So antigens could be those which are naturally present in your body, or even like bacteria, and some of those could also be recognized as antigens by your body. Okay? Right. So let's move ahead now. Hello, Erin. Absolutely. And now, Palak says, ma'am, how do I join Mentee? Palak, it's very, very simple. Go to a new window, maybe on your phone or on a different tab on your computer. Go to www.mentee.com. You will get an option to type a code, which is 8723545. And that's it. You are done. And children, coming on to the last question. Are you ready? Give me a quick high five and then we'll move on. We'll see that, Naman. Okay? Coming up very soon. Yes, nice to know that, Erin. Thank you so much. Go on. Yes, high five. That's the spirit. Okay, children. Last and final question for the day is here for you. Identify the odd one out. Okay. Hint is, think of the cause. Okay. Typhoid, cholera, pneumonia, AIDS. Yes, identify the odd one out. Yes, children? D, C. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The cost. Last 3 seconds for you. Move on. And your time's up. The answer is, of course. Of course. Children, why do you think AIDS is the answer? Tell me that also, and we'll move on to the final leaderboard of the day. Yes. AIDS. Why is AIDS the answer? Why is AIDS the answer? Others are all caused by bacteria. Yes, Janisha, very good. Typhoid, cholera, pneumonia are all caused by bacteria, whereas AIDS is caused by a virus. Very, very well said. Very well said. So there we go. That becomes the odd one out. And hence our answer. Let's check if there's any major change to the leaderboard. And here goes. Good job. Asiya is at the top. Good job, Asiya. Congratulations with 4,829 points. And then we have Janisha, Rajan, Kanchan, Abel, Ananya, Anurag, Tessa, Hai, and Priya. Nice, children. Congratulations to all of you on the leaderboard. And apart from all of you guys, everyone else who took this up with full josh and with full positive spirits and took part in this so well. Children, congratulations to all of you, whatever position it may be. Congratulations to everyone, including the people who are at the 95th, 96th, and 97th positions as well. Very, very well done. 92nd, says Anishri. Well done, children. You know what? It's most important to participate and make sure that you learn the skills of answering by reading the question, analyzing the question properly, and everything else becomes secondary. Children, remember the coupon code is AMBPRO. Not just this, it's all right, even if you don't. Yeah. Okay. Right, children. Think about this. Click on the subscribe button right now in case you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, because on this channel, Vedantu 9th and 10th English, something super amazing will be coming up even in the upcoming days. So, no, I'm not giving you any hint right now. We might be meeting only after a few days, maybe not immediately, but there is something that you will all love that I will be coming up with. Nothing major, something very simple, but definitely you will all love it. Okay, children? So please stay subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss it out. I would love to meet you all once again in my upcoming session. Yes, children, so please click on the like button if you have enjoyed the VIP series as a whole and share it with all your friends. Please get them to subscribe as well, because we've been working very hard for you, and it's not just me. Many of us teachers also keep feeling that you guys are not utilizing us enough. You guys keep asking us for new series, but you guys don't completely utilize it. That's a little sad to see, to be very honest. Children, so please make sure you subscribe and spread word so that everyone can benefit from what we do here. Nobody pays for this, right? After all, it's a YouTube channel. It's an open platform. All right, children. So I'll see you again. Until then, remember, stay happy and stay healthy. Everything else will fall into place. This is Ambika signing off. Bye-bye.